Adolescents constitute a national core resource for national renewal and growth. Adolescence is a period in life when transition from childhood to adulthood takes place and behaviors and lifestyles are shaped according to the World Health Organization WHO. Adolescence is the period which shapes the future where girls and boys lives. There are 28 million adolescents in Bangladesh. 30.7 million of them are girls and 40.3 million boys. The situation of adolescent girls in Bangladesh is characterized by inequality, subordination within the family and society. This inequality leads to a widespread practice of children marriage, marginalization, war, exclusion from health, education, and economic opportunities, and a vulnerability to violation and sexual abuse in Bangladesh. The legal age of marriage is 18 for girls and 21 for boys. However, 33% of adolescent girls are married before the age of 15 and 60% become mothers by the age of 19. Research finds that adolescents with higher level of education and from more affluent families tend to marry at a large age. Boys, however, become ready for marriage only after several years of adolescence and young adulthood. When a girl gets married, she usually drops out of school and begins full-time work in her law's household. In the in-laws' house, she is marginalized. She becomes vulnerable to all forms of abuse, including dowry-related violence. In Bangladesh, it is still common for a rich family to pay dowry, despite the practice being illegal. Dowry demands can also continue after the wedding. For an adolescent's bride, even if her in-laws are supportive, there are significant health risks in terms of pregnancy and childbirth. The majority of adolescents, brides, and their families are uninformed or insufficiently informed about reproductive health and contraception. The maternal mortality rate for adolescents is double the national rate. When adolescent girls are pulled out of school, either for marriage to work, they often lose their mobility, their friends and social status. The lack of mobility among adolescent girls also weakens their economic and non formal education opportunities. Moreover, they lack information about health issues. According to a study, only about 3 in 5 adolescents have even heard of HIV. It is also reported that more than 50% of adolescent girls are undernourished and suffer from anemia. Adolescent fertility is also high in Bangladesh. The contribution of the adolescent fertility rate to the total fertility rate increased from 23% in 1993 to 24.4% in 2007. Moreover, natal mortality is another concern for young mothers.